What if I told you that a single simple habit, one that takes less than 5 seconds, could completely reprogram your mindset, boost your confidence, and change the way you see yourself forever? No complicated routines. No long, exhausting self-help techniques. Just a single action that rewires your brain for success. Sounds too good to be true, right? Well, that's exactly what Mel Robbins reveals in a high five habit. A habit so simple yet so powerful that it can turn self-doubt into self-belief, failure into resilience, and hesitation into action. But why does something as small as high-fiving yourself in the mirror every morning have such a massive impact? What's the science behind it? And how can this one change redefine your life? Stay with me, because we're about to break down everything you need to know about the high five habit. The problem, why we need this habit. Let's start with a hard truth. Most of us are our own worst critics. The moment we wake up, we look in the mirror, and our brain starts firing negativity at us. I look tired. I need to lose weight. I'm not doing enough. I don't have what it takes. And the worst part? This negative self-talk isn't random. It's a pattern that has been reinforced for years, shaping how we see ourselves and limiting what we believe we can achieve. But what if there was a way to break this cycle? Mel Robbins introduces something so shockingly simple that it almost seems silly. High-fiving yourself in the mirror every morning. That's it. No affirmations, no long meditations, just a high five. But don't be fooled by its simplicity, because science proves that this small action triggers something deeply wired into your brain. The science. Why high-fiving yourself works. Think about it. When do we normally give high fives? When we're celebrating, when we're encouraging someone, when we're showing support. A high five is a universal gesture of positivity and reinforcement, and your brain has been programmed to associate it with motivation and success. When you high five yourself in the mirror, your brain doesn't think, "Oh, this is silly." Instead, it automatically triggers a positive response. The same neural pathways that light up when you celebrate a win or encourage a friend. And here's the key. You don't need to believe in yourself to start. Your brain will do the work for you. This isn't some placebo effect. It's rooted in neuroscience. When you high-five yourself, your brain releases dopamine, the feel-good chemical, reinforcing a sense of achievement and self-worth. Over time, this rewires your self-perception, shifting you from self-criticism to self-empowerment, breaking the resistance, why it feels awkward at first. Now, let's address the elephant in the room. It feels weird at first. Mel Robbins talks about this in the book. The first time you try it, you might think, "This is stupid. This won't work." But ask yourself, why does celebrating others feel so natural, but celebrating yourself feels so uncomfortable? That discomfort is a sign of how much you've neglected self-love. Most of us are conditioned to seek external validation, but the high five habit shifts that validation inward. Instead of waiting for someone else to tell you that you're worthy, successful, or capable, you start showing up for yourself. And here's where it gets interesting. After a few days, that initial resistance disappears. You start feeling a shift. You begin to look forward to the high five because your brain starts associating your reflection with encouragement rather than criticism. Real-life impact. How this habit changes everything. The ripple effect of this habit is incredible. Mel shares powerful stories from people who applied it, and their transformations are inspiring. People battling self-doubt suddenly find confidence to take action. Individuals struggling with depression experience an emotional shift. Entrepreneurs and professionals break free from fear and procrastination. Why? Because when you believe in yourself, you take different actions. When you stop beating yourself down and start lifting yourself up, your decisions, your mindset, and even your energy change. This isn't about ego. It's about rewiring how you treat yourself so that success, confidence, and happiness become your default state. How to start? Implementing the high five habit. Okay, so how do you actually start? It's ridiculously simple. Every morning, right after brushing your teeth, look at yourself in the mirror. No criticism, no self-judgment. Just raise your hand and give yourself a high five. That's it. Sounds too easy? That's the point. The real transformation happens when you stick with it. Because soon enough, your reflection stops being the thing you criticize and starts being the person you root for. Final thoughts. The power of self-encouragement. Look, the world is tough enough. Life throws challenges at you every day. But you have a choice. Either continue to tear yourself down or start showing up for yourself. The high five habit is not about arrogance. It's about learning to be on your own side. Because at the end of the day, if you don't believe in you, who will? So, if you ever struggle with self-doubt, if you've ever held back from opportunities because you didn't feel good enough, then this habit is exactly what you need. Try it for 5 days, just 5 days, and see what happens. You might just find that the person staring back at you in the mirror was capable of greatness all along. If this video resonated with you, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more life-changing book insights.